good morning, early morning. So today we are going to the Cleanculture Season Closer New York edition. So this is going to be held over in Middletown, New York at the Orange County Fairgrounds. They have a dirt track and a racetrack over there, and a really big parking lot. There's like an expo center in there where they have like an indoor area that I've been to the countless Cleanculture car shows over there throughout the years, and they always do like a really done up nice with DJs and stuff like that inside the expo area and stuff. So I'm actually pretty excited to go back again consecutively, a couple years in a row now that they've been doing this. And yeah, previously I didn't have the channel up and stuff like that, so this will actually be the first time going to this show that I'll be filming for, which is pretty cool. So I do enjoy doing that, obviously. But yeah, no, I'm pretty stoked for this. They're going to be doing a burnout pit, a drift exposition. It's early. They're going to be doing a drift exhibition. That's the word. Today, and a couple other things that are just like, you know, typical that they've been doing, like the one that you've seen if you see my previous video from this past July that was over in Englishtown, New Jersey, that we were like dying of the heat. It was like 110 out. So today is actually pretty cool out. It's like gonna be up to like 60 degrees now that we're in October, and really getting fall in full effect here. So I'm pretty excited that I'm not gonna be like dying of the heat while I'm out at this here. So hopefully we'll get some great footage and get to see some really cool drifts and burnouts. And I think there's a two-step competition as well. There's got to be. Cleanculture always does it up like that. So enough about me hyping them and all that kind of nonsense. You'd think I was sponsored by them or something. But yeah, let's do this.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your body disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. And you know, man, to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away. Tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man.
Forester here, and who's gawking at it? This one.
And next thing you know, doing 130 down the highway, bro. That shit is dangerous.
See how I need the bigger shift knob, and I won't say on camera what I'm talking about?
Go ahead, tell everybody.
No.
Go ahead.
No, because Joe doesn't know me that well, and he's gonna think I'm crazy.
Everybody thinks you're crazy.
I can
People
get.
watching the show think you're crazy. What the fuck?
He's gonna come back in an hour and there's gonna be no.
Really, Grace?
What?
Is it really, Grace?
Doing the swooping. Like my fat ass needs fried Oreos. This EF Civic behind me has really balls to the wall. True drag car over here. I need to get one of those. I've always wanted an EF though. Still on the search for a decent one. Was it?
Yeah.
Stamps much? Holy shit. I dig these rat trucks like this.
Yeah.
Suspension though, check that out. What? With the air compressor?
Yeah.
Not this one.
No.
Which one?
Oh my god,
R32.
Nah,
Oh, R34 you want? I want an R32.
Yeah.
I love that.
You're just throwing this out there. How do you feel about Wednesdays?
By the time I get home, you're getting up for work.
Well, I've taken almost every Wednesday for the rest of the year off.
All right, best in show right here. Let's see if he can drift. say now we've made it into the Expo Center. Inside the Expo Center, there is everything custom. Like, it is every single car attention to detail. Every single Lamborghini over there. Yeah, everything is attention to detail in here. They got a lot of like custom interior, obviously all the exteriors done on these cars and stuff like that. So this is like the not miss part of this video. So do not fast forward through this part here because there's going to be some really wild stuff. Stay tuned. get copyrighted, but I'm here with Joe as always.
What's happening?
We are here at Cleanculture's season closer in Middletown, New York, and I mean, you can kind of see the smoke in the background, stuff like that. That's the drift shit that's going on. They had the two-step competition going on. They've had pretty much everything going on so far. Definitely. And that was actually pretty awesome seeing some of that stuff going on.
Yes, it was.
So we're going to get into this. We're going to take a deep dive into everything. We're going to do some backlot bonus as well, hopefully. Again, with the copyrighted music playing, we won't get too much of that shit, but I'm ready. You ready?
Let's do this.
Let's get it. You know me with my Mark 7s. I like the old black emblem. I actually would do this.
It is nice.
Black 8. It's pretty sick.
Very cool.
This is the same color as mine, so it's got the silver, red, and blue flake in it. Really like to dig this lip too. I had a lip similar to this, but the streets of Connecticut took that shit off from me when I was at work. These are cars that are really slept on. The Volvo C30s. MGC
This
wing
is
on the back of
cool.
it. T5 too.
Yes, the 5-cylinder. So I believe this Focus ST of that time.
Yes.
So Mazda Speed 3, Focus ST, which we never got, and the T5, all the same motor, I believe.
Yep.
That's a shame.
And then speaking of Speed 3s, not a Speed 3, but we got the newer generation Mazda 3 over here. Shout out to Cork Sport for doing all the modification stuff that they offer for these cars. Because these cars are pretty cool, coming in 6-speed manual and whatnot.
I like the wing off of the old school MS3s.
Actually, I didn't even notice that until just now.
That's nice.
Some more Mark 7 action. I see a nice Evo off in the distance. Ooh, I'm digging this color, the competition blue from Veloster. Or from the N line rather. From the Veloster Red. Of course, we got a nice double X right here. Loving the looks of that Evo. Another Veloster Red. Gotta make sure I get that in there. It's that white color. It's funny, it's like an eggshell white. It's not like a true white, but it's also not really an off-white. It's somewhere in between.
I like it. It reacts with the light well.
It does.
It gets darker in the dark, lighter in the light.
Naturally. Kind of digging the little carbon fiber accents on here.
Oh, absolutely. Nice touch. Veloster in the light. Oh, man.
Yeah, you know, I've never noticed that before. Let me get a little closer in for the viewer to see that.
That's nice.
It literally says Veloster in the light.
Look at the size of the tips on that.
Giggity.
08 Rexy. 2008. Or no. 09.
Yeah,
LED.
tail lights. Yep. The wheels too. The wheels too would have been.
Yeah, that's right. 2009. Right on point.
So that was the first year of them doing the 268 horsepower.
Yes, with the 3.5 liter.
Yes.
0.5 liter. And then up from there. So yes, this was one of the ones that were comparable to the STI at that time.
Right.
And everyone was upset about it
check this out over here. We got a nice Evo.
9, maybe?
Yeah, it's a 9. Check out these Brembos right here. They just came stock on them. Alright, so everybody's gonna look at us like we have 6 heads when I say this, but we kind of found the mother load in really cool cars in my opinion, because I'm a huge EK fan. I like Z31s. I love the Subaru Baja, and we have them all in this vicinity over here. So let's get right to that. First off,
Oh, jeez.
this is like a Kevlar carbon. It's not really a carbon fiber, it's more like a Kevlar. And one of the giveaways to that is the fact that it's got more of a greenish tinge to it. Kevlar tends to have the greener tinge than a regular carbon fiber does. So a little fun fact. Also something that's really, really rare, hard to find, are the original Spoon Sport brakes. So anybody that is a Honda fan could really appreciate this car for what it has on it, along with the Type R red Reparos.
And Champ White. How can you go
Championship
wrong?
white, that is correct.
How can you go wrong?
With the proper period correct badges, and actually a real Type R wheel.
Yeah,
That you
smart,
won't see.
because this is super
Yeah.
rare.
Yeah, no, he locked that. I don't blame him.
This is super rare.
Nice GS300 right here. We got a nice E46 style BMW. But then we got the purple EK.
The people eater.
The people eater. Purple people eater. Really digging these spoon style wheels. They're probably Rota slips, but
Good enough.
good enough, yeah. I'm a huge fan of Spoon Sport, Mugen, or I'm sorry, Mugen rather, if we're gonna pronounce it correctly. I'm so used to saying Mugen because that's how I always heard it when I was in high school and stuff, but it's Mugen. If you don't believe me, watch the Donut Media video on that. He gets very adamant about it. Yeah, it's kind of telling me it is, but this is a Z31. This would be the facelifted Z31, so this is like 87, 88. It does have the T-tops. It's got some rust on it. 88. I was saying 87, 88. This is actually the 2+2 model. So the 2+2 means that it had the back seats in it. And one thing that was a huge difference between like 86, which 84 to 86 was like the golden age of this generation. The taillights were totally redesigned and different, and that bottom bumper was actually the style of bumper, minus these black things, that you would have had in Japan, because on the 86s you would have had the area over here that's at 300ZX, whereas if you have that style, like the 86 style here in this country, that's where the plate goes. Little fun fact for everybody. As we continue on, I see a Fiji Blue Civic over there, H-Gen, 8th Gen, I can't even speak today, apologies everyone watching. We got that going on. We got this little brat with, I'm sorry, Baja. Can you tell I've had a long day?
It's been a long day.
Between work and everything else.
Motegi wheels.
Rally style wheels too.
Yes, those are nice. For Motegis to have rally style, I never even knew they made something like that.
They did, actually. They had a whole line.
Method wide.
Yeah, they had a whole line for that. Are those 16s?
Awesome.
These are 16s, I was right. Nice, and it's got the leathers inside. It's most likely automatic, but that's okay. Generally, I'm not the biggest fan of automatic, but in this case scenario, we'll let it slide. Another Civic Si over here, older style Accord. Where I am, a lot of these Accords like that end up becoming very jank because people do stupid shit to them. This one actually is pretty clean though, I have to say, unmolested. There's that Fiji Blue Si. And then we got an Accord here that's slammed that kind of looks like BMW's Yas Marina Blue. But I'm pretty sure this is a wrap. Yeah, that's definitely a wrap. If you don't know by now, you're tuned into Backlot Bonus. This is one of my favorite parts of doing these videos like this because we kind of just get to scour it a lot and find little gems that you generally don't see, like the Z31 over there, those two EKs and stuff like that. The one that was very Spoon and Type R correct EK white, championship white Civic and stuff like that. So one thing that's kind of standing out to us as we're walking through here is that we see this as an STI over in the distance, new generation STI, but we're seeing these these red accents, so I'm very curious to find out if this is an S209 with an aftermarket spoiler on there, because as we get closer to it, you'll see that it's got the big wang. Bang.
If anything, it's the RA because it doesn't have the badge, the true S209 badge on the side where the WRX. Oh,
But
that's
still,
STI. So
it's definitely an STI.
Yes. Yep.
Isn't an RA though. We've established it's not an S209. So looking like a regular STI with the big wang and some other modifications on it. Rally armors. It's pretty nicely done.
It is. I like the bar in the front too.
And we got the World Rally Championship graphic over here.
Nice.
It's pretty nice.
I can appreciate that.
Nice Mark V. I used to own a Mark V as we see a GTR leaving.
That's a nice STI VA.
I'm liking that. I'm liking the blue accents on this Mustang over here.
This is something actually special. What are we walking up to here? Okay. Coyote?
It's got the Coyote 5.0 in it.
Yes, yes it does. Oh boy, that's pretty cool.
With the Coyote badge. Yeah, these are cool cars. These are really cool cars. Pack a bit of a punch here.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god.
The size of these Brembos though, these 6-piston Brembos are pretty ridiculous.
5.0 Coyote. This is really nice. One-ish.
Yeah. Truth be told, my dad used to have a 1969 Boss 302, so Mustangs for me kind of hold a special place. Generally, you know, I'm about more or less imports and stuff like that, but I appreciate all builds. But when I see Mustangs, especially Fox bodies though, I really get into. But this is like an awesome tribute to the old school style of Mustangs with a real modern twist on it. That is probably the best air freshener I've ever seen. If you can't tell what it says, it's a milk carton and it says missing that ass. Insane. Coyote Mustang 5.0 with the nice blue accents on it. That gunmetal style gray. I dig it. Really dig it. Alright, so we got some burnout pit action right here. We got some truck lighting it up. Let's cut right to it.
He's gonna come back. Coming back. Grab his burnout nationals. We give away $5 grand for the best burnout contest. Once a year in October, we have practice rounds. This competition is open once a month, starting in the spring. Let's see what we can do for you.
been able to talk properly all day.
845 Subi tent. Right? So I think this is time for me to do the outro. It's getting late. Doesn't seem like anybody's got any plans of stopping, but I have work tomorrow, so I think we're gonna cut it here as we got some people are leaving. Pretty nice Corrado right here. It's Corrado. As he almost drives into an SRT8 Jeep. But yeah, that's a Corrado. That they had. That guy is in. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, check out the scene. That guy's from Connecticut. He's like from Danbury area.
Okay.
Tune Society.
Oh yeah.
The wide body, yeah.
It's so good. Squirrel. Squirrel spotted. V6 turbo. S4.
V8.
Oh yeah, I meant to.
Alright, so as I was starting to say about a few minutes ago, it's getting pretty dark, and I think it's time that we wrap things up. Saw a lot today. We saw burnouts, we saw two-step competitions, we saw drifting, we saw somebody's tire just give him a hard no and decide to dismount before he even got going. That was fun. So yeah, no, I think this was a great meet. Make sure that you like and subscribe on the channel. Hit that bell for post notifications. This way you get all the latest updates. Continue following TwistedColormedia for more of this awesome stuff like this. And you know what? I'll just let this speak for itself. Later, everyone.